In this topic, we are going to be talking about the energy of life. Life depends on a continuous input of energy, and energy can be taken from the sun. The sun produces the energy. Recall when we were talking about metabolism, and metabolism is all the information processes and chemical activities that occur within the organism. And in order for metabolism to occur, we need an input of energy. And so in order for these metabolic processes to occur, we need energy. And where does energy come from? Nothing but food, nutrients. And so energy comes from nutrients. Certain nutrients are used as fuel for cellular respiration. And cellular respiration is a process during which some of the energy stored in nutrients is released for use by cells. The energy that is released can be used for work and to synthesize needed materials such as new cell components. Like all individual organisms, ecosystems also depend on a continuous input of energy. A self-sufficient ecosystem contains three types of organisms: producers, consumers, and decomposers. Producers are also known as autotrophs. Autotrophs make their own food from simple raw materials, and they can also perform photosynthesis. Remember, photosynthesis is a chemical process that converts light energy into chemical compounds to make food. And examples of producers include plants, algae, and certain bacteria. Consumers are also known as heterotrophs. Heterotrophs obtain their food, energy, and oxygen from producers, and they perform cellular respiration. Cellular respiration is a process by converting the nutrients into energy so that cells can perform work or synthesize needed materials. And examples of consumers are essentially multicellular organisms that eat other organisms. Decomposers are also heterotrophs. They obtain their energy from breaking down non-living organic materials such as leaves, waste, and basically dead decaying organisms, and they restore the nutrients back into the soil so that plants can use it to grow, and producers are also plants. Let's take a look at photosynthesis, and photosynthesis is what producers perform, and it synthesizes complex molecules from carbon dioxide and water. Light energy is converted to chemical energy, which is stored in the chemical bonds of food molecules and releases oxygen, which is the byproduct of photosynthesis. In other words, photosynthesis can also be written in this form, this chemical formula: H2O plus CO2 plus H2O, and light, capital E, is a shorthand for energy. Food in a form of glucose, C6H12O6. Glucose is a simple sugar, and oxygen. So we've got carbon dioxide water and food in the form of glucose, and then oxygen, which is released as a byproduct of photosynthesis.